live for you, and I'm talking about something called limiting beliefs. Some of you who have been here, you see that this is a different format. I'm trying to do it very conveniently. I just sit here and go live, but I can still chat on the laptop. So it's something new. Let's see how it goes. If you're seeing me today for the very first time, or if you watch this later, I'm Sherifa Nakalema in Virginia, USA. Starting Wednesday, I'm recording this is September 28th, 2023. And on Wednesday of this week, I declared myself a full-time worker. All this I'm doing online, I'm doing it full-time. So please don't get annoyed if you are in my WhatsApp and you see me sharing. I'm going here. I just finished a TikTok live. Now I'm here. This just came. I said, let me go do this. And after this, I'm going to go on Zoom. So I'm sharing what we need to do to make our lives better. What we need to do to make more money. Money is important. So after we get the money, things get better, right? If you agree, stick around. So I'm discussing limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are defined. Today I'm going to talk about limiting beliefs, what they mean, some examples, then you see if you see yourself in those examples and how to eliminate them to get to a better life. Okay? That's the whole goal. I'm intending to be here very briefly, not too long. The way I do the other ones, no, this is going to be a short one. So what is a limiting belief? Is the many definitions, but to make it simple, it's something that you believe, but it limits your potential. Something you believe, and sometimes you believe it very strongly, but it's not good for you, and it's not even true. So that's a limiting belief. They normally come from our childhood, where you grew up. There's something they believed in that environment, and you carry them into your adulthood thinking they are still correct, but they may not be. And then also sometimes it's an experience. We could be a woman married to a man, and in that marriage, something happens. Maybe he's calling you ugly. He's calling you stupid. You never amount to anything. Or even children, they say, maybe some people say you never amount to anything. And these things, you believe them. So like for a woman, maybe you believed in yourself before. You believed you are beautiful. You believed you could do anything. But then this man puts you at home, maybe you are there, you have children, then it starts calling you ugly and stupid, and you start believing it. Yet, you are not believing like that before. So it's not just childhood. It could be an experience that gets you to believe that you are not good enough, not smart enough, not all those things, but they came later in your life. So can you all see me really well? Let me ask. Those of you who are watching, Magalwadi, are you there? Because I see something here on the screen. Can you see me good? Remember, this is a new format. I've never done this before. It's the very first time I've come live like this. So tell me if you can see me well. Because normally when I come like this, I'm normally not on the laptop and I can't chat. Right now I can do both. So I'm proud of myself for being able to connect it like this. Okay, are you seeing me good? Someone tell me in the chat, please. Now, I'm going to give you a few examples of limiting beliefs. You're going to see, actually, I'm giving you 10 examples of limiting beliefs. Just listen to this and see if any one of those is you, like you believe this. And if you hear the one that connects with you, please put in the chat. Put in the chat for me. So number one, I'm not good enough. Oh, that could affect everyone. Just know that these limiting beliefs, not the ones I'm listing here, there are many. Like when I was on TikTok, I was saying 77. There are many limiting beliefs. I'm just giving just 10 common ones. But just know that limiting beliefs are for everyone. Everyone has them, whether they are successful, they're rich, whatever. They have their own little thing that you may not even know, okay? So, number one, let's start over again. I'm going to list 10 limiting beliefs that are common, although there could be more. Number one, I'm not good enough. Number two, I cannot do it. Number three, but I just wrote this myself. I'm too old or I'm too young. Number four, I don't have the money. I hear that every day. I don't have the money. Number 5, I don't have the time. Oh, those are very common. Number 6, I'm not educated enough. Number 7, I cannot, these are limiting beliefs I hear, like because I'm online, I cannot record videos. But you have to learn. We just learn, right? Number 8, I don't use computers. I don't know how to use computers. That could be a limiting belief. Number 9, see those things you say, those things, they don't work. Like whatever someone talks to you about, maybe you had a bad experience. I have someone I know actually. They got just one bad experience. And now anything you say to them, they say, those things don't work. Those things killed my money. You see, those things don't work. Number 10, I don't like social media. I said these connect to what I do. I just got them out of my head. There could be a limiting belief that you can never record video. You'll never do this. You can never do that. But if you find me, I have videos I record where I go in more detail, like I list more. These are ones I hear people talk to me about when I'm online. So if you're considering being online the way I am, and this is one of them, the ones I just listed here, should I go over the list again? I'm not good enough. I can't do it. I'm too old. I don't have money. I don't have time. I'm not educated enough. I cannot record videos. I don't use computers. Those things don't work. I don't like social media. If you are like, I don't like the internet. If you are like, this is connected with being online. If you believe in any of those things, we can solve them. We can solve them because some of them are actually easy. Recording a video is because you never did it. But if you do it the first time, you're going to see that it's like you just sit there and press record and you start speaking the way you had a guest in your house or something. And you're good to go with YouTube. It depends on the style you want to bring. I'm freestyle. When I'm here, I'm freestyle. Some people, they read it, they prepare it. I'm not that kind of person. Coach Rachel, if you ever watch this, I'm not that kind of person. I don't plan it or memorize it and all that thing. No, I don't. I'm freestyle. So if freestyle is easy, because it's just you and you come and say whatever you want to say, okay? When I want it to be more organized, sometimes I do that. When it's more organized, I take some time to put in order. But like right now, I just came from TikTok. I said, let me go be on YouTube too. So what do? When you have these limiting beliefs, it's easy to do. It's easy to do. So someone just put in the chat, it's easy to do. Yes, it's easy to do. If you focus on it, if you learn it, you can do it. So don't limit yourself, okay? Now, there are those deep ones. The deep ones that I'm not good enough, that one is very deep. If you don't have the knowledge, you say, I'm not educated enough, you can go and learn it, right? But when you feel I'm not good enough, that's from your childhood. Wherever it came from, it's deep. So if you don't feel you are good enough for anything, you are not good enough for this job, you are not good enough to have money, you are not good enough, that's deep. It's going to require some work. And I'm introducing to you, in fact, I introduced recently, some people who have done this are changing already, the Genie Script. I'm introduced to you the Genie Script because it's going to help you work on this. That I don't believe it. I don't believe I can do it. Those weaknesses that you feel in yourself. The big issue I've seen online is people starting things and stopping. They're excited, you start, you're excited, then you stop. So that's a big one. So if you're like that kind, maybe I also suggest come to my community, because for us, we're go-getters. We keep going, we don't stop. Janet, I think you're sleeping, you're not watching this one. Janet, if you watch this, yes, I'm very proud of you. You don't stop, we keep going. Come to my community and we're going to help support you. Like if you come here on YouTube, we start a YouTube channel, we're going to say, maybe you commit that every week I'll record a video. So every week, if you don't bring a video, we are here to remind you, oh, you said you bring a video, where is it? So to encourage you to do it. But if it's deep, Then you're going to need the Genie Script. The Genie Script is by Wesley Virgin, and he figured out how to help people believe in themselves. You know, Tony Robbins said that until you believe, you never do anything. You have to believe. Believe it will work for you. Believe. So if you don't believe those things will work for you, you're not going to have the energy to continue. So the Genie Script is going to help you go like step by step and learn and start saying things like, I'm not, if you feel you're not good enough, what did you say? You said it's easy to do. If you think it's hard to do, say it's easy. In fact, he is teaching you to say easily and effortlessly. He more focuses on the money, but it can be health, it can be relationships, but he focuses a lot on the money because that's what happened for him. He didn't have the money and he had 2 children, and he said, no matter what I have to do, I'm going to do it. So he learned all these things. Now he's sharing. So I have a detailed video about this. It's in a pinned, I'll put in a pinned comment. This is the live. When you watch this later, it will be in a pinned comment. You click and watch that video where I explain all this stuff. And then also in the description of this video, it's already there in the description. Also, those of you who are in the chat, I put it right there. When you click on that link, it takes you to the video where I explain this Genie Script. The Genie Script helps you have clarity, number 1. You know, in this world of social media, it's not just social media. So like when you're on your phone, you're there maybe doing something, trying to concentrate, then a text message comes in, a WhatsApp message comes in, then an email comes in, then something comes in, a notification comes in. You are not focused. So you're going to learn to focus. Number 2, you're going to learn to have a clear goal. Like your goal is very, very clear. A clear goal could be like this. I'm happy. He's going to ask you to write, right? Like this, for example. I'm happy and grateful that I'm making $5,000 a month. That's a clear SMART goal. If you find me teaching SMART goal, it's a SMART goal because it's very specific what you want. Now he's going to ask you to visualize it. So, okay, you want $5,000 a month. What do you want to do with it? You start imagining yourself having this money. You're visualizing having this money. How are you spending the money? Visualize yourself like you already have it. That's what you're going to learn, like it's already happened. And you learn something very important that is to do with the thoughts, the way you think. So your thoughts, you know, have you had the saying that thoughts become things? Yes, because you think about things first before you do them. So now the reason we are not achieving what we want to achieve is because the thoughts have a problem. My thoughts have a problem. I don't know how to think big. I think small. So the reason I decided to say, you know what? After I started this script, I did it. I started seeing people who are doing it big, right? I've been online here for 4 years. I see people who are doing big, because you have to show up every day. This thing of saying I record a video a week doesn't work. Those of you who started YouTube channels with me, we used to say 1 video a week. It doesn't work anymore. And YouTube, so I'm copying from them. I'm learning from them. I said, if you want to go really serious online, you have to show up every day, every day. So those of you who watch me, support me by, when you see me, like it. They're annoying actually. The way I'm doing it now, they're annoying because there are many. I have them on TikTok, they're flowing. I'm not very serious on Instagram, but I'm coming. I'm also going to LinkedIn. I'm going everywhere because that's what I need to do. See, it's opening up. It's opening up. Now I think I can do it. I can be online 100%, right? So I want this to happen for you too. Check out this Genie Script. But you're not going direct. I'm showing you a longer video where I explain everything because here I just touched it a little bit. Like you have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe like you already have it. Yes, the thoughts. He's going to teach you how the thoughts connect to how you feel. If you can master that, the thoughts and the feeling, like you already have it. So if you don't have any money right now, in fact, when he's teaching, sometimes it's funny. He says, how are you asking me to feel like I have all this money when actually I have nothing. There's no money in the banks. There is zero. I don't have money for food today. And you're asking me to believe that I have money. So that alone is a big one. So, but you have to repeat it. You have to repeat it. You have to train your brain to believe that it's happened. It has happened already. Can you imagine that? It's not easy. That you have the money we don't have. That you have the thing you don't have. When you find me in my videos, I'll talk about like a husband who wants to have a wife. The house is empty. So that husband is supposed to behave like he has a wife. Can you imagine that? You behave in the house like you have a wife. When you go to buy cups, you buy 2 cups. When you go to buy plates, the unique plates, you know, like for the people, the leaders in the house, the mom and dad, those plates and cups. So you buy two, you buy them like she's here. You sleep in the bed like you have someone else in the bed. That's the conditioning that you have to do. Behave your way to success. Behave like the person is already there. And like if you have a house, a big house, you have a garage where you park the cars. You have cars and you park 2 cars, right? You know when you have a garage, a white garage, and you have 1 car, you just come and park in the middle. So they're saying, don't park in the middle. Leave a space for your wife. The imaginary wife. Behave like she's already here. So park on the side, leave some space for your wife. In the bed, sleep on the side, leave for my wife. When they give the example of children, like if you don't have children, you're a lady, you want to have children, but you don't have, that's what you want to manifest. Behave like you have a baby. Behave like you have a baby. Even you can even go to the store that sells baby clothing and buy some, create a room and decorate it like you have a baby, but there's no baby. It's to do with the subconscious mind, training it. There is something in the brain they say they train to attract. I think the easier way to give an example about this is the car. Because the car is easy. If you want to buy a car, and you know you can't afford that car, but it happened to me, by the way. You saw me talk about the brand new car. Yeah, it happened. So you like that car, but you know you don't have the money. So they're saying, train your brain to attract the car. So go to the dealership where they sell it. Say, pretend like you are buying a car today and sit in it, like drive it, take a photo standing next, like you have this car. Things change in your life and they start attracting this car. But you have to believe it. Remember Tony Robbins said, you have to believe it. You have to believe that you can actually have this car and things change. Then what's going to change fast is when you're on the road, you're going to see this car more and more. Like everywhere you look and say, oh, that's the car, that's the car. They call it, they explain the brain how it does that. So we learn how to do it. I'm learning, you know, when I find something nice, I come and share with you. So that's what it is. We are working to eliminate limiting beliefs, to believe that something is possible for us. Many of us, we are miserable. Someone was quoting a statistic. It said, was it 85% of people in the world are unhappy? What? Unhappy. So that's sad. Let's work on these limiting beliefs. Let's work to get what we want. But also, let's focus. Let's focus because look at the way you spend your time. Now that's me saying the 24 hours. How do you spend your time? The other day I was talking to someone who wants to buy $1 million house. I said, want to buy $1 million house. Have you bought a $200,000 house? Why are you thinking about the $1 million house? So I said, okay, so what do you do every day? How many hours do you work in a day? You know what he said? 5 hours. That he works 5 hours a day, but he wants to buy $1 million house. You know, sometimes we have fantasies. That would be a fantasy. If you really want to buy a $1 million house, behave like you really mean that. Behave like you mean that, because he's in the internet here. If he focus, maybe he can do it. So what we are saying, as you are working to change your life, you have to bring in what Steve Harvey said. You have to jump. To jump like me, I'm jumping right now. I'm jumping. Those of you who know me last month, I'm not the same person. I'm on it daily. So if you want to take your life to the next level, you have to change something. Change something. Even the people around you will say, that one is not joking anymore. Continue to support me when I share. Those of you in my WhatsApp number, when I share a link, I say, please come, let's go live. Support whenever you can. Don't be annoyed that I'm sharing, but I can support you too. Me, I'm good at supporting other people. So you come to my life. Come to. Maybe I should need to share this. Come, I'll show you. I support. For me, you can't share something. I go on it immediately. If I see it, I go it on immediately. I have a WhatsApp group. I have a Facebook group. I have WhatsApp group actually two. One for TikTokers, one for YouTubers. I also have a Facebook group. We're not very active there much. If you really are serious, you know how many people we took for monetization here? When you start getting paid, we call it monetization on YouTube. Many people. You come, start a YouTube channel, you post your videos in our Facebook group and WhatsApp group. We support you. Yeah, we are good at supporting. So come. But most importantly, first go to the Genie Script. The Genie Script, let me share it one more time. I have the video. I shared the video there. Let me bring it one more time and put in the chat. For those of you who are in the chat, let me give you this link. Go, even if you don't get the Genie Script, at least watch. Watch these things I'm talking about. They are so important. They don't teach them in school. Okay? So this is a video. I recorded that video. It shows you Wesley's, I show you his photos, his children, his parents, and then I show you what they talk about, the people who endorse this program. And then I show you how to go get it if you want. And I also joke that, you know what? Get your children, if they have some cash kept somewhere, they go to their birthday, let them chip in so you can get this program. It costs only $37. So it's affordable, and it's also international. When I'm talking about these things, I tend to say sometimes they're not international, or it's not available where you are. This one is international, and you can get it, and it's for everyone. Everyone has these limiting beliefs. Whether you are whatever, it doesn't matter. It could be a different kind of limiting belief. Like if you believe, now when someone is tall. So here in the USA, tall people, they are in high demand because they play sports and all that. But someone could have an insecurity about being tall. If you're in school and they're very, very tall, and their friends are all can you imagine standing up and your friends are up to here and you are tall like this? You could have that insecurity it's a bad thing, yet it's a good thing. So you refocus your thoughts, you refocus your mind, and see the benefits of how God created you. Okay? Yeah. I'm getting too good now. So thank you so much for watching this. It's a live. It's actually not intended to interact that much. Let me see. Anyone want to say something in the chat? Put it in the chat. Let me see. Before I close this, please like it. Please like it. I see the likes are not matching the people on the video. Please like it. Let's support this. Let's work on our lives before it's too late. Me, I'm here to support you. I'm everywhere. Okay. Thank you so much. Go watch Wesley. Those of you who watch this later, I'm going to put in the pinned comment. The video is in the pinned comment. That's the video I'm talking about. Go watch. It's going to change your life. You see, it's changing me. And not just me. The people who have already got it, they're already saying, let's go. Inside he keeps saying, let's go. They're saying, let's go. Yeah, he keeps saying, let's go. And it's wonderful. It's going to wake you up. This world, things are boring. Don't you think? They're boring every day. You have to go to work. You have to do this. You have to do that. The rat race that he talks about, you go in circles. So Wesley is going to wake you up, and then you're going to feel excited again. You're going to say, maybe I can achieve something before it's too late. Maybe this can happen for me. It's going to help you focus. Go back to thinking of, we don't get time to think. We make ourselves too busy. We don't get time to think. By the time it's time where you have been thinking about your dreams, you're sleeping. So get time, makes you take out 10 minutes to focus on that thing that you want. And another 10 minutes like that. So you could do morning and evening, but sometimes for those who want to achieve what they want quickly, he says do it during the day too. So that you take a moment to focus and another moment. Okay. I'm getting out of here. If you have a comment, a question, add it for me. But especially for those of you who come later, add comments for me. If you want to come online and learn what I do, find me. I'm Sherifa Nakalema everywhere. You can find me in TikTok. You can find me in Facebook. You can find me Instagram. I rarely respond to messages over there. So if you want me to respond, I'm putting Nakalema and Sherifa Nakalema in the chat. If you play this chat, it's going to show you. If you search for me like that in Facebook, I tend to respond to those. On TikTok, just come and support me. If you leave a comment right here, I'll respond to it. Okay? Thank you all so much. And it was about limiting beliefs. Let's work on them. Okay? Bye.